Hey people, FlyingSoul, still alive from Novosibirsk. I'm sorry for being absent for the last 3 months, but I started running out of contents. Plus, I moved to my new flat and had some issues to fix, which are actually connected to the topic of today. So, first of all, let me give you some updates about the general situation here in the capital of Siberia and about me, of course. At the moment I'm recording this video, we are in a semi-lockdown regime. Bars, pubs and restaurants and any other activities which usually work at night must be closed from midnight to 8 a.m. in the morning. The general situation with the virus is getting quite seriously lately. Hospitals are packed now and the number of contagions is seriously high. I finally got to know some people that I know personally who got the virus. Besides that, everything was in mask regime. But of course, anything can change from day to another since it's getting worse day by day, especially because the winter weather already started and now the average temperature is around 0 degrees. When it comes to me, last winter, I decided to move out of the city in summer, the one already passed. I was close to get back to Italy for a visit to my family in March, but I had, since I got the flight tickets a few weeks before the corona shit started, in my country, but of course I had to skip it. Till June I was still sure that I was still ready to move to St. Petersburg for living. That would have happened at the beginning of July, but since the situation got worse all over the world, I decided to skip it and postpone it for at least another year. Why St. Petersburg? Well, not because I'm particularly in love with this city, but because of some practical reasons. First is just to get closer to my family, and second because I think there are more job opportunities due to the cultural connection between the city and my country. Plus the city itself is not that expensive and there is a nice atmosphere in general when it comes to people. The big, or I should say the huge minus about St. Petersburg is the weather. This city has one of the worst weather in the world and the weather affects a lot my mood. So I had to deal with it. Anyway, now after the length of the pandemic, I'm no more sure to move there, and mainly because I don't have a concrete job there. I don't have a concrete job opportunities and not concrete contacts there in terms of personal life. Yeah, I know many people there, but it means nothing. On the other hand, I really want to move out of here because of two main reasons. Still the old year globalization, which of course don't stop, it's March, and the fact that I really need to change everything again in my life. I feel just stuck here. Nevertheless, I'm not ready to start again everything from zero like I did when I moved to Russia the first time. This time I want a material support in field, which means a good job opportunity or someone close to me that would help me to get used to the new place. But let's say that the money comes first this time. So what about the greater good? Well, it's been a long time that I'm thinking about it. I realized like about a year ago that I'm living through a greater good philosophy. Why? I always say that Russia, and Novosibirsk particularly, it's an awful place to live. But when I think about the options, I still think that this is the place to live for me. This city is awful, it's grey, dirty, and buildings are randomly thrown around without any sense of aesthetic. But on the other hand, there is a sort of social justice here that people tend to ignore small things and are mainly focused on important ones, so you won't get into troubles for stupid things with law. They don't really give a shit about that. You usually solve them by yourself. To make the story short, welfare practically doesn't exist. But people tend to be friendly and nice more than in any other countries, and not because they just smile at you or try to please you, but because they are really good at heart. That's the thing that I appreciate the most about this place. But globalization has almost swept away the good thing that I appreciate the city for. So the dilemma now for me is that when I think about any other place in the world, they are all worse. So in the end, I'm just living in a shitty place which is actually the best place to live in for me. The greater good indeed. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe as usual, and see you for the next video. Bye bye.